I think the match is gonna go. I mean, obviously, I want it to go in my favor. I think I have quite a bit more experience than she does, but I really like. I'm like pressure passing. I like to smash. If I get on top, like you're gonna know I'm there, and it's gonna be really hard to get out from under me.
This is Gardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. I have a guest that is zooming in. We're going to be learning and talking about an event. It's coming up pretty quick. We're going to get her introduced and find out everything that she has going on. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. If somebody hasn't met you before, what's your name? And then let's talk about what you have coming up.
So my name is Mindy Stafford, and I have a match in the upcoming um, main character match in Fort Worth on September 6th. So that's what's coming up. I'm a blue belt out of Primate Jiu Jitsu in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Oklahoma, how far is that even to get to Dallas Fort Worth? It's kind of close, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 4.5 hours.
Okay. Yeah, so even for Clear Life, we're based out of Houston, so it's like further for us to get up to Dallas than it is, for you guys to
Yeah.
get down there. What's the jiu-jitsu and I guess combat sports scene like there in Oklahoma?
So I feel like we have a lot going on in Tulsa. We have a lot of gyms, um, saturated, but still like we have a lot of people to cross train with. It's a pretty close-knit community. We have some really great Saturday open mats at Primate where everybody kind of comes in. It's a really tough room, so kind of helps get you ready for competition.
Are there a lot of competitions that are in that Tulsa area where big
Um,
promotions come through?
Really, we have AGF here at least twice a year in Tulsa. Most of them are in Oklahoma City, which is just like an hour and a half away from here. So that's where a lot of them come through.
So even looking at main character, for you, your teammates, and people in that Tulsa area to have an opportunity to come down and compete on a stage, like main character, what is that opportunity like, and what does that mean to you?
Oh, it's awesome. I've kind of had just like a couple of the super fights. One on a stage, it was a great experience, but like to actually have one that is like main character that is pretty well known is pretty awesome. I'm actually really super stoked to be on this card.
So, do you prefer the super fight versus having to do the tournaments?
Um, I mean, I like them both. Both obviously are nerve wracking. But there's something kind of cool about like getting to do like a little walkout song and like have all eyes be on you. Like the pressure is a little bit more, but I think honestly it makes me perform a little better as well.
Yeah. Your opponent, I've seen the poster on your Instagram. At this level, there's tape and you can find tournament footage, and different things. But have you had the chance or to look up, or even do you know your opponent? Have you competed against them
Uh,
before?
I have not competed against her before. Obviously, I did look because yeah, I do a lot of like ADC competitions, so I've been checking like other people's footage. I didn't see much. She did have a recent super fight. Oh, I can't remember what series it was. So I got to watch that, but it was gi, so obviously a little bit of a difference there. But yeah.
How do you think the fight's going to go, and what's your style whenever you step on the mat? What are you trying to do?
I think the match is gonna go. I mean, obviously, I want it to go in my favor. I think I have quite a bit more experience than she does, but I really like. I'm like pressure passing. I like to smash. If I get on top, like you're gonna know I'm there, and it's gonna be really hard to get out from under me. And that's where I like to create pressure, camp out, and then just make some submissions happen.
Why did you even start training? How long have you been competing, and I guess even starting
Yeah.
jujitsu?
So, actually, I started training because my husband trains. He is a brown belt. And then our son started training also. He's 11, he's a gray belt. And so eventually, spending all my time there, I finished up with school and thought I probably should join also. Had my first class, a women's class, got this lovely lat drop, bruised my ribs for a month, and then I was hooked.
Yeah. Okay. So you talked about finished school, and obviously, it's a whole family affair. What's it like balancing that work, school life, and then also competing at a high level like main character?
Uh, there is no balance. It's always a constant. I need to train. I need to get this stuff ready for work. I have stuff to do at home. We try to make it work, especially now. My husband just had ACL surgery, so he's out and down,
Mm.
and the balance is very shaky right now. So I'm trying to train as much as I can, get in and lift, get to weight, while also keeping things at home kind of okay.
What do you do for work outside of jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, so I'm an emergency room nurse practitioner. So I work in the ER and a bunch of the surrounding emergency departments in Tulsa and the surrounding cities.
So a nurse practitioner, I know there's different levels of nursing, but if I understand correctly, and I'm probably wrong, I mean there's a lot more you can do as a nurse practitioner. That's a lot of school and training, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So master's prepared. I was an RN at first, and then I went and got my master's. So now essentially can like prescribe medications, do a lot of things like that PAs can do. So essentially like treat patients.
Hmm. I can see the benefit of having someone like you at the gym because there is these little nicks and injuries and things, and just to have a professional look at something and say, give professional advice or just like friendly advice. Do you find that people reach out to you about those things?
They do, and I'm
Yeah.
totally good with that. I mean, I've drained a few cauliflower ear here and there, especially at the gym. So
Yeah. What about your son? What does he think about, you competing? Obviously, I guess he's grown up, and if his dad's a brown belt, and then you as well,
mhm.
what does he think about it being a family thing and you competing on a stage like main character?
He's a little salty that he doesn't have a match, honestly. No, he's excited. He's really excited to come see the event.
Yeah. So main character, they've done a couple of events where it's just kids events. And you'll see kids come from all over the country, like Hawaii, Miami, Las Vegas, and then, Texas, Oklahoma, just from everywhere. But it's really amazing to see, these families and kids that'll come out. Has he had a chance to compete for main character? Is that something he would like to do in the future?
He definitely would like to do that in the future. He has not. He has wanted to get on some super fight matches here in Tulsa, but with the kids, it's kind of saturated. There's not a lot of spots on the cards, but he definitely would love to do something like that in the future.
For your career in jiu-jitsu, because I mean you have a professional career and a family, but what does success look like to you, and eventually where do you want to end up when it comes to the mats?
That's a question I've been asked a few times, especially with this coming up. And I think really I'm just kind of out here to prove to myself that I can do it. I mean, I'm a 36-year-old full-time working mom. But to just get out there and show women that you can juggle this and that, we can be good on the mats and then still maintain a home life and then just see how far I can take it.
Hmm. Who are some people that you look up to in the sport, guys and girls, alike, that you even model your game after, or you just, admire what they're doing in the sport?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, my husband is very key to my game. He's helped me kind of create a lot of it. Our game is very similar, and we're like similar in body structure. Um, so I look up to him. I use him for advice. I got a personal coach at home. So, but obviously, like Matt Vernon, who I train under, and then his wife Kendall Vernon. I really look up to them. They've been great with me, helped me along. And then I just have a bunch of high level people I've been competing against too that I really look up to, just watching everybody else doing the same thing.
Do you have any teammates that are going to be on this card as well?
I don't. Nope, it's just me right now.
That's kind of a bummer, huh? Because I know,
It
like,
is.
yeah, getting ready for an event with teammates is sometimes a little bit more fun and easier versus, riding in
Yeah,
solo. And I'm sure some people are going to be coming and watching as well, family or whoever. But still, to ride down into battle together is just a different feeling, I'm sure.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hopefully I can get them on the wagon next time around.
Yeah. So, at Clear Life, this event we're going to be streaming as well, so people can watch and tune in. If your teammates can't make it, they can just go to clearlifemedia.com and watch this as well.
That's what I'm hoping I can get a lot of people to do.
Yes. Have you had a chance to look at any of the other matches that have been announced? And if so, is there any that have caught your eye, or maybe even someone you've competed against before that's on this card? Have you seen anything?
I've seen the matchups and everything. There's a few of the ladies who, some of the younger ladies that I've seen actually at ADCC perform. The younger girl, I can't remember her name, but there are going to be some really good matches. I'm really looking forward to it. And then the whole men's bracket, I think that's going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah. Kamoy and main character, he's even said he's like, this isn't, it's entertainment. It's entertainment doing some things that people have looked at and be like, man, that's kind of questionable. But I think for him, he takes, and this is my outside looking in, like a pro wrestling approach, putting on a show, and it's entertainment versus, just like a tournament, like the old school rules. And, what do you think about that? Is that going to be able to get more eyes on the sport and grow it?
I think so. I think that especially these events when they're televised, more people can watch them at home. And like you said, it is entertainment. You don't want to get on there and just watch streaming tournaments all day. To have a little bit of liveliness, the music, just the ambience, I think will help get the sport out there.
What do you think about Texas and Dallas as a city? Do you enjoy? I'm assuming, this is me assuming, that you've been to that area before, and I guess what are your thoughts on the state?
I have been because quite a few tournaments have been in Dallas Fort Worth area. I really, and I wouldn't want to live there because I am more of a small town person, but it's really nice. But it's really like a jujitsu hotbed down there. Like you guys have all of the super fights. You have a lot of tournaments down there. Last year Pans was there. Like you really have a lot there. So it's pretty awesome that it's that close to Oklahoma that I get to take part in it.
Yeah, I know sometimes there's the rivalries whenever it comes to colleges and schools, and just like, oh, Oklahoma, or oh, Texas. So I didn't know if you had any of that. I've been to Oklahoma, a couple times, but I didn't, and it's funny because being from Houston, kind of Dallas and Fort Worth is kind of like, oh, it's just North Oklahoma. We kind of joke
Yeah,
about that rivalry as well. So I don't know. It's all in good fun.
absolutely.
I guess invite people one more time. When are you going to be competing for main character? Why should they tune in? And what are you gonna do?
So tune in September 6th and watch me on the main character card. I plan on going out there and getting out there and smashing and snatching a sub up as soon as I can.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Um, I just want to say thank you to everybody at my gym, at Primate, all the ladies that I cross train with, my training partners, Elise and Jordan and Kendall. And then thank you to my husband for helping me even get this match. He actually he got offered one and then had to decline because of his knee injury, and then said, hey, actually, I have a blue belt wife if you have a match for her. So I am truly thankful for this opportunity.
Awesome. This is Gardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. Y'all be blessed.